And in 2015, I started my very first YouTube channel ever, and it's still up, and I still use it for various things. I'll go into that in the future. And I knew immediately I wanted to do some sort of Final Fantasy something. I didn't know specifically what. I knew it was going to be called Final Fantasy Fridays, and I held on to that, making videos and learning the YouTube process and failing miserably at getting any traction. Years passed, and in my mind the entire time, Final Fantasy Fridays, I need to do something. And then in 2021, this was about October of 2021, maybe November, I found a series of YouTube channels dedicated to helping people learn how to do YouTube and grow it properly. It was a very systemic approach. It was something achievable slowly over time. And so I really held on to these channels, and it made me go, okay, if I'm going to do something Final Fantasy related, I'm going to start a whole new channel, follow these YouTube help guides, and then in December of 2021, and I don't want to talk on this too much, my town that I live in got hit with a devastating tornado. It made national news and wiped out half the city. And we moved in with my fiance's grandparents. They live about 20 minutes outside of town. And we lived with them for about 2 months. And during that time, I studied these YouTube channels. There was no power in town. And nothing. It was totally blacked out and couldn't do anything. And so I spent that time really studying these YouTube help things. And then once I finally got home, the electric finally kicked back on, which I don't know how they did it so quickly, but they did. And I switched internet providers due to some crap that happened. And then I made the very first video for Returner's Hideout, which released on the very same day that the Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster came out, which is February 23rd. Fast forward to now, last time I checked, I have 370-something subs in 7 months. Like 20 or close to 20,000 total views. And a little small community of people that I talk to every upload. And now here I am recording and filming this podcast for the channel. And just in the same way that Sakaguchi went up to Square and said, please give this a shot. And Famitsu, please give this a shot. It's sort of the same thing that I did with this channel was I'm just going to start it. I'm going to put all that fear of starting YouTube behind me. And I'm just going to do it. And I'm sitting before you now with this microphone in my face talking about a series that I'm absolutely crazy about. And like I said, I've got this small community now that I adore, and it keeps growing, and I really can't wait to see where all of this ends up. And I want everyone to remember one more thing. Never, ever, ever tease the octopus, kids.